The crispy layer of the pot stickers create a crunch when you bite into the meaty-licious filling, and the perfectly char-grilled war tip is just sensational. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a collaboration with hubby on how to make a very popular dish called war tip, which is also known as pot stickers. So we will take you through step by step on how to make the pastry, the filling, how to wrap the war tip up and cook it in 2 ways. So grab your coffee and tea and come join us. Let's go! We will be doing the minced pork from scratch by cutting the pork neck ends up into small pieces and then chop them up. Then we're gonna mince the pork. After that, put the minced pork into a large mixing bowl. Now we're going to chop some garlic. We're going to lightly sweat the garlic until fragrant by heating the wok up with some oil. Then transfer the garlic oil into a bowl. Okay, we're gonna chop up all the rest of the ingredients to mix in the minced pork. So, spring onions, ginger, bok choy, roughly chop them up will do. Then add in the garlic oil. And the rest of the seasoning into the minced pork. Salt, pepper, sesame oil, soya sauce, five spice powder, dark soya sauce, and oyster sauce. Now we're gonna mix them all up. Don't be afraid to give the minced pork a good squeeze. Then we're gonna add in egg and potato starch to bind the meat, everything together. Mix everything well until it's all incorporated. Wrap the minced pork mixture up and leave it in the fridge for 2 hours. Now we're gonna make the war-tip pastry by adding some salt into plain flour. And then tiny bit of hot water. Give it a stir. And then slowly add in water. Give it a good mix first. Transferring the dough to work on the tabletop. Give the dough a good knead until it feels firm and smooth for about 10 minutes or so. When the dough is done, transfer into a Ziploc bag and let it rest for 1 hour. After 1 hour, it's time to make the war-tip pastry. First, roll out a small portion of the dough, then divide into few small pieces. Flatten the dough out with your palm, then roll it out with a rolling pin. Remember to roll the edges thinner than the middle part because the filling will be placed in the middle. Wrap the war-tip up. Gently press half side of the pastry into pleats and then give it a squeeze to seal them up. After wrapping, we're going to put the war-tips into the steamer basket. Now the war-tips are ready for steaming. Make sure the water is boiling away before you put the basket in and steam it for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, our war-tip should be ready. Whoa! When the pastry swells up, that's the sign of the war-tip when it's cooked. I'm gonna heat the pan up with some oil and lightly grill the war tip until it's golden brown. I prefer to sear the other side of the war tip so I get to eat the crispiness of the pastry on both sides. Now we're going to pan sear the war tips from raw, and that's how pot stickers are cooked. Heat the pan up with some olive oil. Gently place the war tips onto the pan. Once it starts sizzling, add the diluted cornstarch into the war tip. And then cover it with lid. Cook for 5 to 6 minutes. Remove the lid halfway through steaming so the water will start to evaporate. When the water is fully evaporated and the crust is formed, our war tip is ready to be taken out. Slice some ginger for the vinegar sauce. Then add into the vinegar. The taste of the vinegar actually balances up the sweetness of the pork and bok choy in the war tip. And the pencil-thin pastry lets you indulge straight into the scrumptious filling. I hope I've made this video enjoyable to watch. If yes, give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit on the notification bell. So I shall see you all on my next video. Stay safe everyone, wherever you are. Bye bye!